So, this is the 20th of April 2019, and myself and Cherish ran a workshop last night. It was called Chimp, Pansies and Bonobo, Homos, and it was at the Stretch Festival. And we'd been planning it for some time. We'd tested it in Suffolk, which we learnt some things in Suffolk, but we realised that we'd got a lot of work to do in order to make it a success here. So what happened, we decided that we'd have a small colony of chimpanzees that were testing out hierarchy and using bullying, and that was something that I was working with. So we'd got different tokens, and each token was representative of your rank within the group. So token number 1 to token number 9 would position you, and you would be either dominant or submissive to the numbers below you or above you. And we played this for a while, and we tested the different ways in which we could move those tokens around. So sometimes I just grabbed them and swapped them over. Sometimes I took the main CHIMPS token and gave it to the weakest, and the weakest one got the most power immediately, and vice versa. So the king of the chimps was all of a sudden right at the bottom, and all of the other chimps could then display their revenge on this specific chimp. So that was great, really enjoyed that. It was really lovely to see Maevon really enjoy and foster a real ownership of the bonobo birthing ritual and the different processes that he was able to put them through. So the hand signals and getting them to joyously play together. And he was very good and really enjoyed getting involved. So he would model certain aspects of the bonobo experience. So a predator may have come and taken one of the bonobos, and then everyone would be really sad, and he would sort of model that, and people would sort of be led by him. So he really enjoyed it. I think we had an amazing time. Some of the feedback was really interesting. So some people really enjoyed being in chimp mode because there was a structure to it. Even if they were at the bottom, they really felt safer in that structure than the much more egalitarian bonobo experience. Some people felt that it wasn't long enough and that it would have been better, or they would have enjoyed some more sort of visual stuff to start with, and some more upside down face, which I don't really know what that is, but anyway, so we think that a 2-hour workshop would really be a good time limit for this, and we got some great feedback that people were able to move within bonobo space and not feel guilty, or they wouldn't feel jealous because there was loads of people to play with, and they could just go and hang it with whoever they wanted whenever they wanted. So some of the bonobos were grooming and chilling, and some were playing, and some were looking for food, and it was a lovely thing to work with Maevon and to have more space and some companionship doing these workshops. And I'd say the same for when I was working with Mary in the Psychedelic Society workshops in Bristol last week. Just the joy of being with somebody and going through this workshop together has just really sort of gave me a lot more enthusiasm, because for 4 years I've been doing it on my own, and it's been great, but after the workshop finishes and everyone goes home, I'm the only one that's experienced this side of it, and it's kind of lonely. So to have had the joy of it, and then to be able to talk about it with another person has been really valuable. So thank you. And yeah, what's that upside down face thing?